Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the first video I'm doing for the tax-free retirement zone. The first reason you may not want to max out your 401k is because of taxes. When you put money in your 401k that's not taxed now, it gets taxed later after it's grown, interest has gone in and compounded, what have you. It's actually better to pay taxes on the smaller amount than the larger amount later on down the road. I know the traditional thinking has always been, hey, I'll be in a lower tax bracket when I retire, but that's not always the case. Not only that, but you got to ask yourself, are taxes, you think, going to stay the same or are they going to increase? With all that we have going on right now, everything that the government is paying for, where do you think that money comes from? I don't think they're going to go down. I think what's going to happen is we're going to pay a higher portion in the future. Right now, historically, taxes are at the lowest they've ever been for quite some time. I think there's only one place for them to go, and that's up. Normally, what I suggest is only contributing an amount to your 401k that equals the match. So say, for example, you contribute 4% to your 401k, your employer matches that same 4%. That's fine. That's essentially free money. So I would go ahead and do that. However, every dollar above that, I'm getting out of that system and putting it someplace that you can control, someplace that's going to grow without the possibility of market losses like 401ks have, and also outside of that tax system so that when you take that money, when you finally do use it, you're not being taxed on it, unlike a 401k. Another reason is diversification. You don't want to have essentially all your eggs in one basket. You've got some of your retirement funds in the 401k. You can have the other part of your retirement in other places like a Roth or an index universal life, which is my personal favorite, even annuities, depending on your situation. There's other places that those money can go. There's other places that those funds can go without being subject to taxes in the future. Also, if you've had a 401k for a long period of time, you've seen it go up and down. During the pandemic, you've seen it go down severely. Right now, the stock market is doing pretty good. So if you have a 401k, it's probably up, but you got to ask, how long is that going to last? And also, if you face a market downturn and you start losing money in your 401k, it can take up to 7 years for you to recover that loss. And in that 7-year period of time, you've only made it back to where you were. You haven't made any additional money. So that's another reason that I don't like to keep all the money in the 401k. Another reason is that some folks face job uncertainty. If your work situation is unstable, you're not sure how long you're going to be there, and you lock a lot of funds away in a 401k that you don't have access to, might not be the smartest move, because that money is going to be tucked away for years until you reach a certain age where you can take it out. Or if you do take it out, if you're able to do that, you're going to face some pretty severe penalties in order to do that. Doesn't make sense. You end up spending more money to access money that's already yours. Now, while maxing out your 401k is a commendable goal, a lot of us simply don't have enough money set aside for retirement, but it's not always the right move for everyone. If you want to retire early, if you don't have a lot of diversification, you don't have a sufficient emergency fund, you might want to consider not maxing out your 401k. There are better places that those funds can go, places that it can grow a lot better, places that it doesn't have to be subject to the market's volatility. And remember, your financial decisions should align with your unique circumstances and goals. I'd be glad to speak with you to help you create a plan to tailor your needs. If you found this video thought-provoking and interesting, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.